Good evening, football fans, and welcome to what promises to be an extraordinary evening of World Cup football. I'm your host for tonight's group stage clash, a match that, on paper, looks like a significant mismatch. But in the FIFA World Cup, as we always say, anything can happen once that whistle blows. In the blue corner, the Mannschaft, the machine, the four-time world champions, Germany. A footballing nation that breathes this tournament, that has lived and died and been reborn through these very stages. Under their tactically sharp manager, they have arrived here with a settled squad, a hunger to reclaim glory, and a front line that has been simply devastating in the warm-up campaign. And their opponents tonight, a team that has captured the hearts of neutrals around the world, Curaçao, a tiny island nation in the southern Caribbean, population just under 160,000, playing on football's grandest stage for one of the very first times in their history. These men are not here just to participate. They have dreamed of this moment since they first kicked a football in the streets of Willemstad. Tonight, they represent every underdog that has ever dared to believe. The stadium holds over 65,000 tonight, and every single seat is taken.
And we are underway. Germany in their iconic white, Curaçao in blue and gold. Right from the first whistle, Germany are pressing high, aggressive, suffocating. You can already feel it. This German side has a point to prove. Curaçao's goalkeeper, Jalienski dos Santos, has barely had time to find his feet, and already the German press is in full effect. Their midfield trio is operating like a well-oiled engine, quick, sharp, relentless. Minute 4, a lovely combination on the right flank, a cutback into the box, but it's cleared. Curaçao defend with real determination early on. Their back four are compact, disciplined, heads up. Minute 8, Germany won a corner. The ball swings in, a flick on at the near post, and it's just over the bar. So close. The German fans behind that goal are already on their feet. But Curaçao are not lying down. Minute 11, they win the ball high up the pitch, a quick counter, 3 against 3, and Rangelo Djonga bursts forward on the left channel. He beats his man, he cuts inside, the shot is blocked. What an early scare for Germany. The crowd gasps, Curaçao's bench erupts. On 73 minutes of preparation, they've already threatened the German goal.
Minute 13, Germany build patiently from the back. The ball shifts left to right, right to left, probing. Then suddenly, a perfectly weighted through ball cuts through the Curaçao midfield like a knife through butter. The striker is in behind the defensive line. He takes one touch, composure, finish. It's in the bottom left corner and the German end erupts. Goal! Germany, 1-0. That is exactly the kind of precision movement we expected from this side, and Curaçao have been punished for the one moment they switched off. The goal scorer wheels away, arms wide, kissing the badge. His teammates swarm him, but the Curaçao players, to their enormous credit, immediately reorganize. Their captain calls them into a huddle. This team is not done. Minute 27, and Germany have been in complete control since the opener. The possession stats don't lie, 72% to 28%. But Curaçao's defensive block has been holding firm, until now. A slip in the Curaçao midfield, Germany pounce immediately. One pass, two passes, a dribble into the box. The defender stretches, he can't get there, and it's smashed into the roof of the net. 2-0, Germany with their second. This is beginning to look very ominous for the island nation. The goalkeeper retrieves the ball from the net and kicks it back to the center circle with purpose. There's something admirable about that. He's not broken. None of them are.
Hold on, Curaçao break at pace. The German fullback was caught too high. There's a 2-on-1. The pass is made, the shot is low and hard, and the German goalkeeper dives full length to his right, fingertips. He tips it onto the post and out. The stadium holds its collective breath. That was extraordinary goalkeeping. And Curaçao, their heads are in their hands, so close to getting back into this match before halftime. The VAR check? No foul in the build-up, goal kick.
Germany quickly recycle. A free kick on the left wing. It's swung in. It's met with a towering header. And it's 3! It's 3-0 before the break. Germany lead 3-0 at half-time. The Mannschaft are in complete command. The half-time whistle goes and there is applause, remarkably, for both sides. Germany for their ruthless efficiency, Curaçao for their spirit, their endeavour, their refusal to simply roll over.
And here we are at the break. Germany 3, Curaçao 0. On the numbers, it looks comfortable for the European giants. But let's give Curaçao their due. They've had moments. They've pressed, they've counterattacked. They are not a team that is here to simply make up the numbers. Germany's pressing has been relentless, their fitness levels extraordinary. But it's their tactical shape that stands out most. They have completely nullified Curaçao's best outlet, cutting off supply to the striker who caused problems early in the game. The question for the second half: can Curaçao find a way back into this? Can they get that one goal that would light the stadium on fire? Let's find out.
We're barely 3 minutes into the second half, and it's 4. Germany have scored with their first meaningful attack after the restart, a devastating low cross from the right, a simple tap-in at the far post. 4-0. Germany are now looking at a historic scoreline in this World Cup group stage. Curaçao's manager makes his first change. He needs energy. He needs belief.
And here it is, the moment this crowd has been waiting for. Curaçao win the ball deep in their own half. It goes long, a flick on. The forward is through. He takes it on his chest, steadies, and smashes it into the top corner from the edge of the box. Goal! Curaçao! They have scored at the FIFA World Cup. Germany 4, Curaçao 1. The scenes are unbelievable. Their substitutes sprint onto the pitch. There are tears. The goal scorer is mobbed. A young player who grew up watching these very moments on a tiny screen on an island nation of 160,000 people has just scored at a World Cup. The Curaçao end of the stadium, the small but impossibly loud group of traveling fans, are going absolutely berserk. The neutral fans in this ground, and there are many, are on their feet applauding. This is why we love football.
Germany, as champions do, respond immediately. Within 7 minutes of conceding, they restore their 4-goal cushion. A wonderful team move. 6 passes, all first time, ending with a driven shot that the goalkeeper simply had no chance with. 5-1. The German machine does not stop.
Minute 74, and a moment of individual brilliance from the German number 10. He receives the ball 25 yards from goal. He holds off his marker. He shifts onto his left, and he curls it into the top right corner with the outside of his boot. What a goal! 6-1. That is a World Cup goal of the tournament contender right there. Even the Curaçao players applaud. There are certain goals in football that simply demand respect.
Into the final minutes now. Germany are not letting up. That is a hallmark of this side. They press and score regardless of the scoreline. 90 minutes of maximum effort. Minute 88, a penalty is awarded. The German striker steps up, calm, stutters in his run. The goalkeeper dives the right way, but the placement is too perfect. Bottom left corner, and it's 7. Germany 7, Curaçao 1. A historic scoreline at the FIFA World Cup 2026.
And that is full time. Germany 7, Curaçao 1. Germany are top of their group. 7 goals. A statement to every team in this tournament. The Mannschaft are back. They are ruthless. They are organized. They are hungry. But tonight, amid all of Germany's brilliance, the moment that will stay with every single person in this stadium, every person watching at home, every child who fell asleep clutching a football tonight, is that 56th minute goal from Curaçao. Because that goal cost nothing. It changed nothing in terms of the scoreline, but it meant everything. It meant that a tiny Caribbean island nation stood on the grandest stage in the world and said, "We belong here." From the island of Curaçao, with a population smaller than many European club fan bases, to the FIFA World Cup stage, scoring a goal that this nation will talk about for generations. Germany wins 7-1, but football wins too.